Talk about Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Now, I've said I'm always going to be fair on this channel. Angel Reese is playing much better. All right, she is. I don't want to act like, look, it's one thing for a couple of games. When you're into 7 and 8 games in a row of your game looking a lot different, there's a chance she has changed her game for the better. And I think it's because of shot selection. All right, now, some of that may come from the coaching of Tyler Marsh.
What happens when Angel Reese fans go full FBI mode on Twitter and poor Tyler Marsh forgets how to coach a basketball team? Boom, meltdown of the century. The Chicago Sky just got torched by the Lynx, and now fans are calling for Marsh to be escorted out with a whistle-shaped eviction notice. Grab your popcorn, this drama's hotter than a courtside seat in July. Is this a rebuild or a full-blown public breakup? Let's dive in.
The Chicago Sky is falling. The sky is falling, y'all. Chicago Sky fans are crashing out crazy on head coach Tyler Marsh. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't blame them. Not for this one. I do not blame the Chicago Sky fans for crashing out and calling for Tyler Marsh's job.
Angel Reese fans have officially entered that magical realm of delusion where reality is just a side quest. You could hand them an entire textbook on basketball strategy, and they'd still wonder why Reese isn't being handed the MVP trophy just for clocking in. Somehow, they've convinced themselves that effort equals excellence, and that stumbling into a double-double while the scoreboard's on fire is basically Nobel-worthy.
And Angel's showing some improvement, and now Chicago Sky fans are pissed. Is it Chicago Sky fans or is it Angel Reese fans? That's the thing that you just don't quite know. They're pissed at Tyler Marsh. And I'm like, but what if Angel's development is because of his coaching? Well, what if this found success is because of his coaching? You still want him run off? Because she obviously looks like an improved player.
Let's be brutally honest. Angel Reese is not being guarded like Caitlin Clark. Not even close. Defenders treat Clark like she's armed with a flamethrower and the rule book. She gets tight coverage, constant traps, and every screen is fought like rent's due tomorrow. Meanwhile, teams are practically begging Reese to shoot. She's getting more space than a broke guy in a jewelry store. Opposing coaches are literally scribbling, "Let her shoot" in the game plan. No, seriously, let her.
These days, watching the Chicago Sky compete is not that at all. It's like watching paint dry, unfortunately. One player I will never stop believing in is Angel Reese. Angel Reese is a straight-up baller, double-double queen. In the first half, she already almost had a double-double against New York Liberty. However, I'm sorry, man. The coaching and the coaching decision continue to make the Sky look even worse than the roster is. Listen, I understand, y'all. If the roster is bad, it's hard. But Teaspoon had a hard roster last year as well. And she may not have been the best X's and O's coach, but she worked.
At this point, the disrespect is so blatant it might deserve a technical. But somehow, Reese's fans twist it into proof of her greatness. Like, see? They're scared. No, they're just not concerned. The scouting report basically says, don't waste energy, she'll miss it herself. Still, there she goes, barreling into the paint with the finesse of a bulldozer on roller skates. The shoulder drops, bodies fly, it's WWE meets WNBA, and boom, layup attempt. Maybe it drops, maybe it soars halfway to Wisconsin, but the real magic? No whistle. None. It's like refs develop a sudden allergy to fouls every time she goes full rhino mode in the lane.
I've been on the record saying, hey, I don't think this coach has much talent to work with over there. You got Camila Cardoso, who's now gone overseas. I don't think there's much talent over there for him to work with. I don't believe there's a single coach in the WNBA who would have this team in the playoffs. I just think there's a real lack of talent over there in Chicago. It just is what it is. But look, bruh, I told you about a month ago, Tyler Marsh, you might be looking for work soon.
And then there's the defense, or what we're generously calling defense, because Reese gets blocked so often you'd think she was prepping for a volleyball tournament. At this point, she's setting career highs in rejection letters, and we're not talking Ivy League. Rim protectors see her coming and light up like it's Christmas morning, another chance to pad the stat sheet. It's like watching someone try to dunk through a closed garage door over and over, somehow still expecting a different result. Her shot chart? A connect-the-dots puzzle of frustration, and don't even get me started on the turnovers. Actually, scratch that, let's absolutely get into it. These aren't your classic thread-the-needle attempts. These are full-on gift-wrapped handoffs to the other team. It's like she sees a defender and thinks, you know what? You've earned this. We're talking wild, no-lookies to ghosts. Full spin missiles to someone clearly sitting on the bench. If there's a turnover within 5 feet of another player, odds are high it's a teammate ducking out of the way like it's dodgeball, not basketball.
I do not know how many more times it can be shouted from the rooftops. Fire Jeff Palagoka and Tyler Marsh before the clock strikes midnight. I turned the game on to see that this man Tyler Marsh emptied the whole bench midway through the third quarter. I saw an 8-point deficit go to 10, 10 go to 20, 20 go to 30, 30 push to damn near 40. This type of incompetence cannot, that can't be rewarded with a paycheck anymore. It's time to let that man go. Same thing with Jeff. That kind of incompetence cannot be.
And then there's the stat padding. Oh boy, the stat padding. You can't miss it. Playing 37 minutes in a blowout like it's Game 7 of the finals, just to squeeze out one more rebound or garbage time putback. By the fourth quarter, everyone else is coasting, and she's out there sweating like it's Navy SEAL tryouts. But to the fans, that's dedication. That's grit. Meanwhile, the box score is quietly screaming for help. Angel Reese, 10 points on 27 shots, 11 rebounds, 5 turnovers. And yet the takeaway is somehow wow. What heart? No mention of the 5 missed bunnies at the rim or the 3 passes launched directly to the other team's mascot. Watching her play is like watching someone try to glitch their way through a basketball sim. Yes, there's effort. Effort isn't the problem. But effort without efficiency? That's just chaos with cardio. And yet, the Reese Brigade treats every missed layup like it's a league-wide conspiracy, every block as an injustice, every turnover is pure sabotage. It's like watching someone trip over their own shoelaces and then blame the floor for being aggressive. But here's the wildest part. Opposing teams don't even build game plans around her like they do for actual threats. No double teams. No special schemes. The strategy is simple. Let her play. She'll take care of it herself.
It's bad. It seems like Tyler Marsh doesn't have a plan. He doesn't really have offensive schemes, defensive schemes. I mean, I feel like a robot repeating myself. But it's just crazy to see it over and over every game. It's not even about them losing. It's on the perimeter, and he doesn't address any of that, man. He just doesn't.
Next voice. And by handle it, we mean barrel into traffic, toss up a prayer, and jog back on defense like it's a casual stroll through a delusional fog. If Caitlin Clark got even half this treatment, unguarded, unchecked, unfazed, she'd drop 50 before halftime and still have time to stretch. Meanwhile, Reese fans are flooding social media like it's a courtroom drama, demanding Tyler Marsh's head on a digital platter. Why? Because apparently, he's not drawing up offensive sets that involve her playing 1-on-0 against cones. They don't want a coach, they want a hype man, someone to hand her the ball, shut off the shot clock, and say, go get him, champ. And when the team inevitably loses, oh, the blame game begins. The refs, the coach, the lighting, Mercury being in retrograde, anything but the 5 missed layups and the 3 volleyball-style blocks she ate like it was Spike Night in the paint. That's just part of the process, apparently, and let's not even tiptoe around the shooting form, or whatever that motion is. Watching Reese shoot outside the paint is like watching someone try to do algebra live on TV. Shaky, hesitant. The ball arcs like it's searching for a Wi-Fi signal and still lands 3 feet short. But defenders? They don't care. They back off like she just said she's contagious. And that's the point. No one's even bothering anymore.